Just really takes like time to get into the character. You have to understand everything about it. A play is more intimate during a film compared to a film. My first lead role in a play, I remember I was like not only the lead role, I
Hmm.
was the one to like the first line of the whole show.
Did you have one of this life epiphany, like this life-changing moment that made you say, that made you confirm that, you know what, because a lot of people still think about, even, especially when you're in your early 20s, people still
Yeah,
think, I want to be an actor, and I want to be a banker, and I want to be an engineer. And for example, this guy in Game of Thrones, the short dude, the dwarf,
yeah,
he was like, when he got to like age 28, he made that firm decision that I will become a working actor.
hmm,
Did you ever get to that point where you were like, you know what, I'm going to seal this decision and henceforth I'm going to become a working actor? No other side gigs, nothing, no working in some retail or engineering company. It's just acting. It doesn't matter. I just want to focus on my career. Did you have that, that decisive moment as well in your life?
yes. Actually, my sophomore year of college, when I got my first lead role, and I
Mm-hmm.
did like a monologue to open up the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh my God, like I'm so nervous. Like I never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
And doing a play is more intimate during a film compared to a film,
Mm-hmm.
because there's people like right there, like with eyes on you and everything. So I remember like getting up there, doing it. I was holding a book too.
Mm-hmm.
My hands were shaking. But literally once I got through it, I felt something. That's like you said, that moment, that's when that fire was lit in me. That's when I knew I was like, okay, this is it. I have to do this. Like, forget everything else. Like, this is like all I'm going to focus on, you know?
That's really interesting. So when it comes to, and this is where we're going into the portion of, you embodying a character. But before even going there, do you have something that makes you feel so emotional that when you think about it, it might be maybe during your childhood, it might be during your adulthood, that you just think about this thing and you're like, it just makes you go really into this emotional space, like this private emotional space, and you think about it and you're like, you know what, this is it, and I want to do this because of this. Like I want to be the best of myself because of this situation. I want to bring out the best in me. Um, and I want you to take a moment to like connect it to, embodying a character. Because when you are embodying a character as well, you're also in a space because you have to like connect with the character. So
Yeah.
do you have this emotional moment, and also can you like connect it to maybe you embodying a character?
Um, you know, I think when it comes to acting, people kind of think if you wanna act sad, just think of a sad moment, or an emotional moment in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think for me, it's like a little of that,
Mm-hmm.
but then like I want to take in what the character is going through themselves. So, for example, if a character lost like his girlfriend, like died in his arms,
Mm-hmm.
that's never happened to me personally. I may recall on like maybe a death of a loved one or somebody close to my life, but I don't want to use that full moment. I want to take in, I want to like become my character and really feel like what they're feeling.
Yeah.
I think like the best way to go about that, it just really takes like time to get into the character. You have to understand everything about it. You know, um, for example, whenever we worked on The Called,
Mm-hmm.
my character Sam, I don't know if I told you this, I actually had a character journal of everything about them that wasn't written in the script or nothing. Like how old he is, what's his favorite food, what he like to do in his pastime. Like I really like to discover like what that character is, and through that process, it really helps you just step into them, you know, and like feel everything they're feeling, think everything they're thinking, you know. I think it's like there's a number of ways to do it. Everybody has like method acting where you're in character.
You brought the word out of my mouth.
Yeah,
tell us more about method acting, because I was gonna go there, but just tell me something about it.
It's like I don't know. I don't think I'm like able to be in character 24/7 because I personally don't think like that's not good for your mind. You know, just like being in that state of mind for a long period of time it could do some damage mentally. You know, but I respect it at the same time because that takes a lot because of the effort it takes on you. You know. But yeah, I guess to an extent I do like have to like method act. Like there'll be things in my daily routine I might switch up a little, or if I'm playing like a character who might not have many friends, I might be a little more antisocial with my friends, you know, just because I really want to focus in on this character, you know.
And when you do that, when you go into that space with your friend, do you still have people that are like, oh, what's going on with this dude? Or do you have some people that are like, you know what, now they know you, they're like, okay, now he's in the space, let's give him some time? Or do you just like wake up from your bed in the house and you just start, you know, reciting dialogues and people are like, oh man, he's doing it again. He's doing this again. Do you have moments like that? Or everyone's just like, okay, he's an actor, he's a professional, maybe he's just memorizing and people are just used to it now?
I think it's more so people got used to it right now. Like, you know, I kind of just, it's sometimes like I'll tell them, I have to know, I'm like, listen, I'm in a role, I have this, so I'm going to be less involved in this function or things like that, you know. But most of the times I'm kind of just like doing what I need to do, you know. I kind of get up and go, and if people have questions, I'll tell them, but it's like I'm just focused on me at that moment, you know.
Yeah.
What I need to do to achieve that goal.